us, Estinian and Horsefont. Yeah, Horsefont is back. Spent so much time away from him. Let us see how long this peace lasts. This was rather too close for comfort. It would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Oh yeah, Horsefont saw us with Iceheart come back together. Nope, we got an achievement. Got the Nidhogg Slayer achievement. Or title, sorry. We can now be Leoki Ossifer Nidhogg Slayer. Oh yeah, Estinian's just bred from Nidhogg's rage. Or something. He's now the Crimson Dragoon, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, we also are kind of feel like the dragons are not the ones in the wrong here, but didn't really have a choice to not take him. And Tiny Alfie's still with us. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise alone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Leoki? Well, no, but beg pardon. You traveled to the Churning Mist together? Along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead. The heretics pacified. Father and Sir Amric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Amric to Fortom Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well. Leoki and I shall await you there. I know, that would have made it even better. Only, I don't even know where Horsefont went, to be honest. I feel like he just has not been around since we got to Ishgard. But I was thinking about it. I'm gonna keep Leoki as Leoki at least through the end of... Or we'll keep playing Leoki for MSQ at least through the end of Heavensward. And maybe for Stormblood I'll switch to a female character. But we'll let him at least finish this journey. And I might not switch, we'll see. But, you know, I just... It feels really... I don't know why. It's tough for me to play male characters. Even like playing as 9S feels weird. Asturian Day and Night. Alright. Into Fortom Manor. Oh. They got there quick. Wait, how did they beat us here? We went straight here.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
Let me know if there's anything change about the sound. Hopefully it's good.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side.
Count Edmond. Oh.
We bring the most wonderful tidings.
Everyone's here and happy. Right.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
It is very odd that he was in the Hildebrand questline. I love that little touch. Yeah, he made Hildy's adoption official.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
Yay.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
Yep.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
This could get messy.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you
Rebellion.
are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
How is you getting arrested going to help?
A
Emmerich!
divided Ishgard
No.
will not survive.
Emmerich!
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
Don't like this. I hope he has more of a plan than just ask the
My
Archbishop
lady,
to
is it wise to let him go?
stop. I
I
don't know.
sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Same, Alfie, same.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him. That which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean.
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Are we like...
Have care,
Okay.
my lady. Your words border
wait.
on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
It's kind of where I was going.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
What rumors?
Lies and slander.
Forgive me.
Somebody
what
fill me
rumors are
in.
these?
Thank you, Alfie.
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Oh.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
What?
I labour to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such, but the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Okay, Justinian's with us.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Justinian's growing on me.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
We are talking about, like, rebellion and civil war.
A knight lives
This
to
is
serve,
crazy.
to aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope.
Oh,
There is no
shit.
greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even
And we just nod.
romantic
Says
reckless
everything.
fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
Rebellion!
I thank you all for your support.
Everybody's in. Edmond is the cool uncle. That's the perfect way to put it. Like, it kind of sounds like we're about to join up with Lady Iceheart and overthrow the city. That was not what I was expecting. All the people. He should know better. Far be it from me to criticize a man for his blind idealism, but he might at least have pretended to consider another course. Have no fear, father. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. I promise you, we shall prevail. If we must risk the fortunes of our house to bring this truth to light, then so be it. But are you truly prepared to do this? To face the Heaven's Ward in battle? If you must. Full glad am I to see the chaos of our streets quelled. For a time we feared it might spread into the pillars. I guess the brothers aren't here. Is this about to happen right now? Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. I guess. Oh, man. Things are happening quick. Battle music! But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alfino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortin and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. 'Twas these disgruntled guardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds. They might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Amric's rescue. Knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alfino. I would have you and Leoki reach out to them. As a temple knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But, as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks. Stinian, will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Lyoki, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. I did not expect a 1,000-year dragon war was going to turn into a revolution civil war storyline. What is this? What are you? Okay. I recently held a ceremony to honor the passing of Sir Claude Bamp, third son of House Hallionard. I was surprised to see none of the Rose Knights from Camp Cloudtop in attendance. Not that they should abandon the camp, mind you, at the very least. Expected to see Rantamon or perhaps Lady Lynette in attendance? Sure, she has her reasons for not attending. But Rantamon is a dear friend of mine. I know how he cared for Sir Claudebert. They worked quite closely together for many years, down to the very end. Which is why I want you to present this to him. The battle standard raised during the ceremony. I'm certain he would have attended if he could, at the very least. Should think he would appreciate a memento from the ceremony. I have no idea. I fumbled through that one a little bit. Could not quite parse that one in real time. Tataru! It would seem that the Forgotten Knight was spared the worst of the earlier chaos. Yuki, Alfino! Gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gibralon and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey? You're not serious? What was Sir Emmerich thinking? The way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed... Huh. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if ever I've heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. It's a pretty song. Yeah, what's that? Speak up. Can't hear as well as I used to. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. They throwing snowballs at us? They are! Lousy kids. I never noticed that. That is really funny. I thought he was just throwing it at the wall and I just happened to be standing in the line of it, but noticed it moved. There we go. First, the people here were a bit standoffish, but with a little effort and a lot of parley, I've managed to make plenty of friends. Not a single shred of information, just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the mass's complicity. Still, it's good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Alphino is not one to be easily deterred. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gillibrand knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Yeah, I think all of the above. She is a dragon, primal, supreme Asian. I doubt they would be so careless as to be caught out by the Temple Knights. Nevertheless, it's only prudent that we ask. Tataru is everything. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear. They need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Lyoki. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales. I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozet who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed. Oh no! We're running errands! It is still an MMO. Right, let's go get some herbs so we can get information about the mongrel. Hi, Luna. I know. Nope, nope. Still can't come on the keyboard. Why? There's like an inch of desk there. Why are you so obsessed with sitting right there? So you're Gillibrand's errand girl. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right, right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. No, no. Alright, hold on. Okay, come on. Come on, Luna. Luna. Can't block the screen. Okay, there we go. I can't tell if she wants me to pick her up and set her on my lap, or if she's just like indecisive. I feel like every time I move her into my lap, she just kind of flops down into it, though. I guess she likes it. So, actually going to, mean to do this for a while. I'm going to turn up the volume here, but lower it on the soundboard so I can control it a little bit more. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Yeah, playing hard to get. But she's a softie through and through. No doubt about it. Her paws on the desk is really cute. It's like she's trying to play. Okay. Sound still okay? Did it get quieter or louder? Okay. I do need to move that. Okay. Let's keep going. Been trying to play around with my mic settings a little bit. I feel like there are times it peaks. So, been trying to prevent that while still keeping it loud enough. So hopefully it's coming through a little bit smoother, but I really don't know what I'm doing with sound settings. Alright, here's your herbs. Well, you gonna hand them over or not? This nameless flora has a pleasant enough scent to suggest it is most likely not poisonous. Aye, this ought to do it. A few other species can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right person. Who knows what stories they'll share. There we go. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Urethra is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another. I forget. Anyway, it'd be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Sure thing. This cat. Yes, I am Urethra. I beg your pardon. Do I know you, miss? This wine is cooled after its first mulling and allowed to sit for a fortnight before mulling a second time with the fresh muslin bag of species for delivery to one Urethra. I know the smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. Must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. Had a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. Those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. It was not more than infatuation what she felt. She convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. When her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. It is not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a hero made it so much, well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out into the streets, like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. How do I get back up? I'm lost. So sad. A cool layout for a pub. Got the bottom floor and a top floor. It's very vertical. This whole city is very vertical. So that amorous nobleman beds his maidservant and casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Gradieu, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the Broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. More wine. Alone's blessings be upon you, miss. A gift. From me. The scent. Reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by a family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for a fellow man. It was that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over. Those first few years of trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out, as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. Okay. Is going somewhere. She was a remarkable woman, Yoki. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future. For her daughter's future. Gibraltar has the look of a man weighing his words with the greatest of care. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us, and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Yoki, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. I don't get it. Not smart enough. Still looking for your mongrel. Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Did you fancy someone specific? Looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Do you think I'd just tell you 'cause you asked nicely? Bye, Luna. She did not go far. We've made no progress. Not entirely true, but... How are we supposed to find her on our own? You know what she looks like. Beyond that, I'm lost. Have you made any progress, Leoki? So a mongrel was born of an Elysian nobleman and a Hieran maidservant. Granted, it's no location, but is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that our striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. Who knows, considering how best to proceed with the hunt for the mongrel. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries of her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Leoki. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. And Tataru keeps getting in over her head. Oh no. Good thing she's a secret primal Asian dragon. Tataru! Cast your gaze over the streets below. See no sign of Tataru. She must be around here somewhere. Take it you've had no luck either? I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. Oh no, Tataru. Wait, down there. Isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, Ryuki, after them. Tataru panic. Lalafell emotes are so cute.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
Time to reveal yourself.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Alfie's standing up to him.
Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Oh, Tataru.
Hilda!
Red eyes, black hair. Found her.
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand.
That would be great.
And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Wow. Guess it worked out. She kind of found us. They didn't care for my story about the withered cane. For once it would seem the fates are smiling upon us. Those ruffians forced our hands. I dare not think what would have ensued. Got my eye on you. Whatever it is you've got to say, say it. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? A forgotten night, say? Oh man. Wait, was there Hildy music? I didn't even notice. Kind of interesting. Maybe it's guard music? I don't know. Thicker than a knife's blade. It's quite the little meeting we got here. I think it best if you take the lead this time, Leoki. If you're nervous, I could try parlaying with them on our behalf. Perhaps they'd be interested in techniques for working Arwen logs. Maybe the tale of the cursed Gladius. Oh, I know. The legendary skillet. Everyone loves that one. Taru has a lot of stories. Oh, okay. That's cool. I actually... Man, there's so many little details that I don't even pick up on. Hilda buying us drinks? Hi, baby. Did not stay gone for long. Hi. It's so quiet. Okay. Hi, kitty.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
That's about it, yeah.
What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike.
How do they hide that at the beginning? I don't get how that
And so
divide
Sir
happened in the
Emmerich,
first
Lord
place.
Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Sounds ridiculous when you say it like that.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
She's not wrong, though.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
I do love Hilda's
We
voice
cannot
actress.
stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hells?
Uh-oh. What? What was that?
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Maybe we should have been somewhere a little more private. Oh no.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats.
This a declaration of war? Oh no. They got the drop on us.
Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Dang. That's pretty handy.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered.
How does that work? Do we have one of those?
Step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
We're just going. It is interesting. That poor guy, he's still just on the floor. Oh, okay, we are just going. Okay, I was not ready for that. We're just... Alright, I guess we're fighting. The insurrection has begun. Rebellion. The lie will be perpetrated no longer. Oh no, you don't. Nobody's touching Alpha No. Suppose now is as good a time as any. No more heals. Hoshafant! What Hoshafant over here? How fitting. The noble bastard and the mongrel bitch. This mongrel bitch is gonna put a bullet between your brains. Yeah, he does have a really large book. No heals allowed.
Filthy rats!
Took out all their support. And one is gone again. Alright. He's very restless tonight. Ha! We did it! That is fair. That's a big book.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Lucia?
Enough!
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It's quite the jump. You sure he's not a dragoon?
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
Oh no, what
They
happened?
came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Uh-oh. This is not going as well as we hoped.
Already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
The guys heckling in the background was really funny.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
Oh, I like Hilda.
Aye. Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Poor Alfie. Everyone always poking fun at him.